Welcome Libras, this is Spiritual Findings with the Gypsy Soul. My name is Vera Lynn and today we're going to be doing a 3-card reading for July 2018. Alright, so this is going to cover love, career, soul story, what's going on for July. We have so many energy shifts going on for July. Solar eclipse, lunar eclipse, retrogrades, Jupiter goes direct in Scorpio. There's a lot going on. It's affecting everybody, not just you guys, so don't worry. If I had advice, and I do have this advice for all of the horoscopes for this month, watch your communication. Really write down, think about what you want to say, and then say it. Say it with peace, okay? There's going to be a lot of lost in translation with your career, probably your relationships as well. But new opportunities will come about it as well. Perhaps a new job, a new career path, a promotion. There's going to be some rekindling and passion in your relationships. If you're single, you may meet somebody. It may just be a summer fling, so just make sure that you're not announcing it until you know it is serious. Okay. Bear with me, guys. My communication is off. I'm sensing everybody's energy and it's wow, crazy, but it's passionate. Things are happening. July. This is going to be the summer of love and just new opportunities, okay? All right. Let me just to go over some of the facts. Venus enters Virgo July 9th, so that's going to spike up your relationships, your career, that passion, all right, those details in it. All right, that's going to be more focused on it. Like I said, Jupiter turns direct in Scorpio July 10th, so that will bring about some new financial opportunities, okay? This is going to be a bonus for some of you guys. Perhaps this is also going to heighten your spiritual beliefs, all right? Just the bigger overall picture, this is going to, be a good energy to it, okay? And that just remains there until, I believe, November 8th, so you got a while there for Jupiter in Scorpio. July 12th, you have a solar eclipse in Cancer. This is going to bring new opportunities with your family, passions, career, really for the better, I feel like. Overall, this energy is going to be good for the new career, new job, perhaps a new location. Maybe you're going to buy a new house, that area. That's going to be a good time for that. And do that. I highly suggest all horoscopes to sign your contracts and get everything done and out of the way before Mercury turns retrograde in Leo, because when Mercury is in retrograde, usually like appliances fail, contracts go through, things just aren't as, communication is lost, so big purchases is, it's very wise to avoid that during the retrograde. So if you're going to use that solar eclipse, the beginning of July there, Venus in Virgo, use that energy for your passions. And towards the end of the month, when you have that retrograde, which happens July 26th, around the lunar eclipse in Aquarius, July 27th, those energies are going to really have everybody walking on eggshells with each other. This is when things are going to get a little more chaotic, but don't worry, you're not the only one. I highly suggest people to have journals and write down how they feel during these retrogrades so they know how to handle it in the future, because the retrograde in Mercury happens 2 to 3 times a year, guys. This is not new. If you wonder why you sometimes have those slumps for a little bit, or things get a little chaotic, or communications is just lost, it's usually because of that Mercury retrograde there. All right, it's not your ruling planet, but it does affect you. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right. It is a lot. I'm telling all my horoscopes, just beware. Okay, you see the brighter side of those energy changes and really use that to your advantage and try not to focus on the negatives. All right, I said this was a card reading, right? No, I like to go over the planets and those energies and just to give you all those views before I start shuffling, because that really just affects us, really. And it really shows out in the cards too. Yeah, so that's how I start them sometimes. But anyway, I did want to say that if you guys are interested in that 30-minute free reading, hit subscribe. I'm giving away one 30-minute reading for every 1 in 50 subscribers. Okay. I am also giving away a personalized bag of gemstones when I reach 1,000 subscribers. I highly recommend the throat chakra right now because I'm all over the place with the communication, sensing, getting you guys energy. All over the place, all over the place. So I'll customize a gemstone bag to get that throat chakra in line there. All right, all over the place. I'm gonna pull one card from the fairies then. Yeah, or I'm sorry, I'll do one from the angels. How about one from both? Let's just do it, one from both. We'll see how I feel at the end, but I'm sensing right now one from both. A message from the angels and a message from the fairies. Good cards to pull. Illustrations are beautiful. The messages are sometimes what we need. The original tarot is nice, but those just overall messages to just drive us in are great. Man, that communication. Woo! All right. So we have the 10 of Cups, the Page of Swords, and I usually don't read cards upside down, but this is just how this came. We have the 5 of Cups. All right, so, this I really do feel like is the Venus and Virgo, the solar eclipse energy that uniting with family that I said in the beginning of the month. Celebrate that, cherish that, because with that retrograde, sometimes that could be lost. You know, if it's a family vacation that you guys need, go on it. If you need some break for yourself, go on it. If you're single, really trying to find somebody, you know what, maybe just don't worry about that in the beginning of the month. Reunite with your family, perhaps. Go to those barbecues. You know, you could always meet somebody at family barbecues that's not related to you. That is possible. So 2 birds, 1 stone. All right? Eat mom's good cooking and, you know, meet a friend of a friend. All right? Page of Swords. I feel like this is that young spirit that you guys need to get back there. Okay? This is a young lad there. You know, the wind is kind of against him, but there's nothing that he can't handle. The land is a little rough in terrain there, but he can get through it. So you guys need that young spirit to fight whatever it is. With that career, really push for it. For that marriage, really push for it, all right? It's all work. It takes a little bit of strength. So get that young spirit back in there so you can really hone in on your energy and really go forth with it with some strength, okay? All right, the 5 of Cups upside down. This usually represents, you know, looking at the spilt milk and not realizing the opportunities behind you. That's going to switch. All right, guys. You're going to see the opportunities that are best for you. Okay, stop looking at the negatives and really go forth with the positive. That's what this card upside down represents for me, for this reading for you guys. This is great. I mean, you're pretty much getting everything you're asking for. You're going to see the choices that suit you. You're going to develop that strength and that motivation to really go forth and pursue it. And there's also unity in July. This card could also represent the retrograde. So like I said, watch that with others, the communication, avoid signing big contracts around that time. All right, it only happens 2-3 times a year. You know, have that journal, write down how it affects you so you can learn how to deal with it for the future. All right, guys. So I said for my Libras, we're going to do, let's do 1 card from the angels. I'm feeling like 1 card from the angels for this month, July 2018. All right, my Libras. This is a crazy month, but hold to, okay? I mean, everybody's going to be going through it. So if it feels chaotic towards the end of the month at home or in your career, that's because everybody's going through it. That's why I say have that journal so you can know how to deal with it for the future. Ooh, all right. Like I said, if you guys want that free reading, a chance to win it, hit subscribe, give me a thumbs up, comment. I am quick to comment back to you guys. I love hearing from you guys. All right, 10 of Water. the content and rewarding family life, a content and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. Wow, I really feel like this is gonna come into tie. If you guys are having like troubles in your home life, you know, July, go on a picnic. It doesn't take a lot of money to rekindle with your family. Go on a picnic and watch that sunset. Just go on a stroll in the local park. You know, go for a boat ride. Go camping. There's real cheap ways to get back in tune with your family. Like I said, there's that family barbecue going on. 4th of July, go to it. Don't have an excuse to get out. You'd be surprised how much fun you're going to have seeing your aunties and your uncles, you know, giving everybody that big hug, telling them how you've been, asking how they've been, you know, how's such and such kids, all that stuff that really does come forward. And you never know, like I said, you could meet the love of your life there, maybe a networking opportunity, okay? Maybe Uncle such and such knows somebody that does the line of work that you're looking for. Go to it, all right? I do feel like this is going to be a good month for you guys. Some of the other readings have been kind of chaotic, so you know, your partners and your friends, your family, towards the end of the month, they might be going through it. Help them. You know, if you have that extra energy to give and help them through the chaotic energies, do it. You know, if you're in the position where you need to take somebody's energy and, you know, have a shoulder to cry on, do it. You know, make sure you're not draining anybody, but, you know, you need that too in your life. I don't feel like you're going to need that, to be honest, for a majority of you. It depends on when you're watching this, though. If you're watching this earlier in the month, you know, you might have a chaotic May and June, but July, you never know. All of a sudden, it could happen like that. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Spiritual Findings with the Gypsy Soul. My name is Vera Lynn. I hope you guys have a beautiful July.